with serial killers in this bitch? Who's a fan? Hell yeah. Or as I call them, the heroes of Netflix. Tragedies for some families? Hey, content for the rest of us. Thank you for your sacrifice, people who suffered unimaginable pain that we take naps to. All right, for those who are laughing, thank you for your honesty. And for those who aren't laughing, I'm sorry you're a coward. You know you've done it, and you're probably the same type of loser who wouldn't leave your significant other if they got horribly disfigured. Now, I was watching that Gacy documentary on Netflix, which I found myself laughing during it a little bit. But here's why, because John Wayne Gacy has this, thick Chicago accent, so it sounds like one of the super fans talking about murder, where he's like, yeah, I buried 33 kids in my basement, the bears. How can I take this seriously now? It's like, John, how'd you do it? He's like, well, I picked my victim up underneath 9094. We start going towards this place. And it's rush hour, so traffic's a fucking nightmare. It's all this goddamn construction. What are these Democrats doing with their thumbs up their asses? And they're like, John, why'd you do it? And he's like, these kids are putting ketchup on their hot dogs. One of them said thin crust is better than deep dish. What am I, not gonna ass fucking to death? Come on. Maybe a serial killer, but I'm not fucking gay. Serial killers are fascinating. They don't have funerals, which makes sense. How can you get a pallbearer for John Wayne Gacy? You have to hire a moving company. Because who wants to admit they knew him? Just hey, doing a funeral for Gacy this weekend. You knew him, right? Not well. We went to the same clown college, but we took different paths, How do you give a eulogy for Jeffrey Dahmer? Just go up there Jeff, he was always a good guy. To me? He never fucked my dead body after eating it. Let me see, he was good at darts. Great chef, we know that. I don't know. I met the guy in a bar crawl. I didn't realize he was on the prowl. It's not my fault. I don't even say as a parent to eulogize your kid in that situation, right? You must just go up there being good. Our bad. We thought locking him in a closet 18 hours a day was tough love. Turns out it fucked with his head. We only brought him out to molest him. We thought it'd make him an engineer, I do like that. Most of you are okay with dark, but the ones who don't like dark, I do understand it, but also know dark comedy's for fun people. That's all I'm saying. If you don't like... I'll just say, look, if you don't like dark comedy, it's fine, but it's also why you don't get invited to parties. On Super Bowl Sunday, when you're texting, anyone doing anything? They're like, oh, I'll let you know if we find anything. They're all at the thing. They just don't want you there. That's what's happening.